It's a rite of passage for many high school juniors and seniors taking the ACT. New data released today shows scores for students across the country have dropped to a 30-year low. But students here in Kentucky are improving their scores, even as test scores become optional at more and more colleges. I sat down with a Louisville ACT tutor to discuss what he's seen lead to this statewide increase in test scores. Many universities have now made standardized tests optional.
Optional doesn't mean it's not important.
And while nationwide scores have been falling for 6 years straight, fueled even further by the pandemic, for Louisville ACT tutor Jed Hilbert, he says it pushes his students even harder.
Kids coming to me are looking for higher scores than normal because it sort of separates the kids who weren't really interested in it or didn't feel very good at it. They sort of stepped away.
Kentucky's state average composition score for the ACT this year is 18.7, 0.1% higher than last year.
I've seen better players, better competitors show up, and that's probably what's added to the jump a little bit, at least from what I've seen.
The number of Kentuckians taking the ACT has also increased. Every single Kentucky student, 50,429, took the ACT exam in 2023, which is a 4.5% increase from last year. Kentucky is one of only 8 states that test 100% of the state's graduates and gives more students an opportunity they didn't used to have.
Years ago, if it didn't happen, you didn't have a chance. The door shut. If you didn't get the number, you didn't even get a look. Now, if you don't get that number, you do have a chance. But would you rather have a better number next to your name or no number at all? I think you always want a better number.
While the state has seen an increase since last year, the state's average score is still more than 1% lower than what it was back in 2019. Over 60% of Kentucky students took the ACT more than once this year, and a total of 54 Kentucky students scored a perfect 36 this year.